your moisturizer could treat the cause of aging, not just the signs.
It's possible with New Skin Genesis Color.
New Skin Genesis combines patented proxylin and hyaluronic spheres to strengthen skin layer by layer. Skin is stronger, tighter, brighter. New Skin Genesis, only from L'Oreal.
Each week, thousands of concerned parents
realized that we didn't pay enough for this ad, and so it got cut off in mid-sentence.
and part-time dog walker. This is Dr. Jay Cooper, Director, Maimonides Cancer Center.
Cooper? That sounds like a Jewish
One of
name.
New York
He's a
Magazine's
neocon.
best doctors. And a physician in the GHI health plan. There for Erica, should she ever need him.
It's immaculate.
I know. And there's even a warranty for up to 6 years or 100,000 miles.
The leather is perfect.
It is.
Okay, so you're telling me that this is not a new car?
That's right, sir. It's a certified pre-owned BMW.
Wow.
I swear.
Car salesman on my television.
I'm good.
Somehow it's
good?
still just as
I'm
annoying.
good. Thanks for coming.
Pre-owned, we swear. Visit your local BMW center for more information on these special offers.
The place for politics.
One of the lowest rated 45-hour news channels of all time. So low rated that they can't even come up with new programming on late nights and weekends. How many times is Lockup inside San Quentin on this channel?
We are back from the campus of
How many
Drexel
times does O'Reilly get
University
me
in
wrong?
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania,
Fox News
resuming
has
what
a
will
channel-
be
has a show
tonight
that comes on
a
at 2
2-hour
a.m. called
debate,
Red
and
Eye.
we're going to start with another
They
subject
have
at the top of
viewers
this
at 2 o'clock in the morning.
segment.
No
Senator
paid
Clinton,
programming,
it will
an
go to
actual
you.
show.
It speaks to electability. Earlier this month, Republican presidential frontrunner Rudolph Giuliani said this about you, quote, "I don't know Hillary's experience. She's never run a city. She's never run a state. She's never run a business. She's never met a payroll. She's never been
But she was married
responsible
to
for
the
the
president.
safety
She's a
and
woman.
security of millions of people, much less
And she
even
wants to
hundreds
end
of
the
people.
Iraq
So I'm
war. She
trying to
wants to
figure
keep
out
the
where
troops.
the
She wants to end the.
experience
She voted
is
for
here.
the.
End of
And then
quote.
the troops can be
Senator,
out in
how do
90
you
days, but
respond to the former mayor
the
of
combat
New York?
troops fighting Al Qaeda,
I think the
but
kind of
against the war. But
experience that the
she knew then
Republican
what she knew
nominees
now.
are exhibiting is the kind of experience we don't need. And I think my experience of 35
Oh,
years
really?
as
Let's
an
ask New
advocate
Yorkers.
for children and
You know how you
families,
became
as a
Senator Hillary
citizen
Clinton? Because
activist,
Giuliani got
as
cancer. He
someone
couldn't
who
run.
helped to bring educational reform
And
and
because your
healthcare
opponent
reform
handed
to
you a note
Arkansas,
before the debate,
bringing the
that was
Children's
considered
Health
invading your
Insurance
space.
Program to
You know how the
fruition
Democrats won
during the years
the
in
Senate?
the White House, my time in the Senate.
Foley.
I think my
Somebody had
experience on
sex
both
with a
ends
page.
of Pennsylvania Avenue, but
You
it's
know how you
really
won in the
about
Senate?
what's at stake in this election
Pretending to
and
be
who
pro-God
can
and
deliver
pro-gun.
the change that
You
we
took the
all
most
know this
conservative
country
positions
desperately
possible.
needs.
And you took that to mean
in
that
a
the American
perverse
people
way, I
wanted
think
an end to the
that,
war.
You know, the Republicans
They really
and
were
their
upset about the
constant
Republicans
obsession
weren't
with
strong
me,
enough on the war yet. And they
demonstrates
punished them.
clearly that they
putting the Democrats
obviously
in power.
think that I am communicating effectively
No,
about
see
what
what I
I
have
will
to
do
say.
as president. And I am
It's always
trying
more
to do that
important than
because
what
it
you have to
matters
say.
greatly.
I will
We've
demonstrate.
got to turn the page on George Bush and Dick Cheney. In fact, we have to...
I'm going to continue running against Bush and Cheney and their policies because I will not attack Fred Thompson. I will not attack Mitt Romney. I will not attack Ron Paul. Should be easy. I will not attack Huckabee. I will not attack any of the Republican candidates. I will continue attacking the President of the United States. And then my party will say things like, we are living in a party of fear, when it is my party who has called him a liar and a murderer.
Having an education system from pre-kindergarten to college afford...
Education system from pre-kindergarten to college for free, because money grows on trees. How exactly will that be paid for? Do you want to continue this great institution of public education where teachers sleep with the students? You want to continue this great public education system which has had failing grades forever? You want to continue this education system that is beholden to the teachers union, who refuse to get fired even though they do a bad job, who get tenure? Every major city that is run by liberals is crime-ridden and danger zones. Look at Los Angeles. There are certain neighborhoods that even the cops don't even go into in Los Angeles. Liberal run. Look at Philadelphia. Liberal run. Crime is sky high. Look at Camden, New Jersey. Liberal run. New York City used to be liberal run under Dinkins. Dropping of education. Upping of welfare. You've had 60 years to do it your way. 60 years with your New Deals and tax cuts. were thrown out the window so that everybody else could pay for your new programs and midnight basketball programs to stop crime. Keep saying the word change. And anybody who says the word change on this podium should be slaughtered in public like a dog. Tired of hearing it. Change is a word, not a policy. Other words that annoy me are sticks and carrots. Sticks and carrots, sticks and carrots. Go fuck yourself.
Well, not turning the page.
The word is diplomacy. Diplomacy, diplomacy. Sticks and carrots, diplomacy. Change, sticks and carrots, diplomacy. Diplomacy, carrots, sticks and change. Sticks and change, diplomacy. Diploma carrot.
That this is the basis for your experience, I think is a problem. Part of what we have to do is invite the American people back to participate in their government again. Part of what we need to do is rebuild trust in our government again. And that means being open and transparent and accountable to the American.
You mean the trust that the American people showed that they had for their Congress when they called their senators and congressmen and told them not to push forth that border bill? I mean, that kind of distrust with the government?
What earmarks are out there? What kinds of pork barrel spending is being done?
I'm sorry, did you mention pork barrel spending? And on the defense bill, the Democrats put in bills for pork companies and spinach companies. Do you think we forgot?
For corporations. One last point I want to make.
Evil corporations. Just say the word corporations and say wealthy. That means automatically they're evil. Walmart, the most evil company out there. They refuse to bow to labor activists and socialists.
To start working together to solve these big problems like healthcare or climate change.
That's right, we're going to solve the problem by healthcare by having huge government. Just like in Canada and in England. Everybody gets free healthcare. What do you mean free healthcare? It costs money to run shit. You need money to run shit. Oh, we're going to raise taxes on the wealthy. Okay, and what do you think the wealthy are going to do? Even though they're already paying 52% of the fucking taxes, they're going to not hire as many people. That will mean more poor people, which will go on your more free programs, which will continue to raise taxes on more people. And the number of $200,000 will drop. Or if you can have it like John Edwards, where there's 3 Americans, everybody up to 90,000, everybody from 90,000 to 200,000 and 200,000 and up. Isn't that right, John? There's 3 Americans now.
It's corrupt, and it does not work for the American people. And it's time we start telling the truth about that. Too much influence from entrenched interests, insurance companies, drug companies, oil companies, too much influence from Washington.
Let's have the government solve it.
And so the question I think that voters have to ask themselves.
is, do they want a social systems like they have in foreign countries, where people are pulling out their own teeth, people are waiting in line, people are told not to get sick? Look up the London Daily Telegraph. Look up Sunday's articles about the failure that is socialized medicine, about what happens when you take away initiative and drive from a doctor and you say, you're going to get patients either way. We're going to give you money and patients because you have a huge roster of a government list of people who you will just get. Do you need to be a better doctor? Are you scared of losing patients to the doctor across the street? Of course not. You're going to get your patients either way. The evils of socialism, the virtue of private economy, what makes doctors in this country so great is the fact that they make money. It drives them to be better doctors. Money is the good thing in healthcare. But you want to destroy that. You want to give free, as if there's even such a thing. It doesn't exist. Nothing is free.
Unlike 20 generations that came before us, this is not an abstract thing. This is not about lobbyists. Matter of fact, it's not about any of us. The truth is, when this election is over, I'm going to be fine. Senator Clinton's going to be fine. Senator Obama's going to be fine. The question is, will America be fine?
Not if you get a hold of it. Not if you turn this healthcare system into a socialized medicine. The massive amounts of rosters that doctors will have to go through. Imagine them fucking that thing up. It doesn't work. We are all individuals. We are all different. We are not numbers in a machine. Everybody gets a free healthcare checkup. Why? Does everybody need one? And who's supposed to pay for this? No, it's free. It says who? It costs money and time to do things.
To step up and say, we're going to change the way Washington works. And I've laid out very specific plans about how to do that.
Really?
I'm going to take 10...
I remember. We're going to change how Washington works. We're going to be more honest. I wonder what Mr. Sue would say about that and your illegal campaign contributions from the Chinese.
I've been very clear about that, and I intend to implement that. You know, change is just a word if you don't have the strength and experience to actually make it happen.